I'm not really sure if anyone's gonna watch this because I haven't made a video in 6 months, and my subscriber count wasn't really that high to begin with. So I might not get any views on this, but I just want to, say the thing about what I learned from being depressed, and that is that when for many, I mean, there are obviously other circumstances and extreme examples that I don't really know about. I'm not a psychologist, but I feel like when you're depressed, you really it's there's always because there's some underlying problems that you're either scared to face or you don't want to face them, or you and it's your responsibility to get that shit sorted out. And that even goes into consideration. Some people are like neurologically balanced, and if that might be an underlying problem, and if that is an underlying problem, then you gotta obviously get the medication needed to do that, and then from there, there's probably more stuff that's fucking you up. So that's what I learned. But and for me, I was depressed pretty much from a year ago to the start of this year. So from basically 7 months, I would say, and maybe even 7 months. By March, I was doing really good. Um, but it started when I started off. It was the summer, last summer, summer 18, and I was a completely lazy piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. The only productive thing I did was working out, and that's because I just have really grown a habit for working out and staying in shape and shit. Where for me, it's like it would take self discipline to like skip the gym or whatever. Like that shit's instilled in me. Like right now, I'm following a working out program every other day because I've learned that's actually more efficient for me to work out, do a full body workout every other day. It actually takes a lot of self discipline for me to decide to not work out the next day. Um, but yeah, anyway, that was the only productive thing I did. Everything else I did was I just watched YouTube videos, watched shit on Netflix, just stupid ass shit, just fucked around, didn't do anything. Um, and I was already a lazy fuck junior year, and then I got Instagram. I started because I wanted to improve my social status because I was like the weird quiet kid in the corner. So I decided to get Instagram, and then I really became a lazy fuck because then I would do Instagram, YouTube, and Netflix, like kind of like how Elon Musk does SpaceX, Tesla, and boring. Alright, you get the point though. Lazy as fuck, not doing shit. Anyway, and I was depressed as hell. Like I was like I remember one time I just like took an hour long shower and cried the whole time. I can't. I was depressed as fuck. And the reason why I was depressed was because I was lazy as shit and I wasn't doing anything. So what did I do? And here's the thing: my parents, like, I'm not. This is not like if my mom watches this because she probably will. I'm not trying to diss my parents at all. I'm just saying that like had I like gone to my mom and said, "Mom, I'm depressed," she would have just taken me to the doctor and got me on some stupid ass medication when the underlying problem, and it's not like my mom can like read me and like understand why something like that would happen. Is because I'm a lazy fuck, obviously. Yeah, but whatever. Um, but then and I had it's not like I didn't have anything to do. I had an Eagle Scout project to work on. I had a whole summer, and I didn't take any action on that Eagle Scout project. Um, and then when school started, I finally got off my ass. I finally started taking action on my Eagle Scout project, and I got a little job, started working a little bit, and making a little bit of money. Now I've got a couple $100 sitting on my desk and a couple thousand in the bank. I'm not showing off. I'm just saying like that's what happened when I quit being depressed and started doing shit. Um, and I was doing better, but I was still depressed because then I got to school and I had this odd well, I had this certain comfort zone that I was basically scared to leave this comfort zone, and to fill that void, I would just do a bunch of dumbass shit to get attention. That's why I started writing on all my clothes. That's why I started rapping. That's why if you go back to see I deleted all but 2 of my videos. The only videos I didn't delete were Uxa 4 and Retarded Genius. If you didn't watch them, I highly recommend you go back and see how much of an idiot I was. But I was just doing shit to get attention, and so I started being a rapper kid and started writing on all my clothes. And my music was horrible. The clothes was the stupidest thing ever. Looking back, I'm like, I cannot believe that. And I had dyed hair, and I was just weird as fuck. But the thing is, a lot of weird people, they're very authentic and they're being themselves. But I was not. I wasn't being myself. I was just putting on some weird ass persona. Also, my favorite rapper at the time was 6ix9ine. That definitely didn't help. You know if you don't know who 6ix9ine is, he's a fucking idiot. Rainbow hair guy, 47 years in prison, raped a 13-year-old girl. Like, you've probably heard of the dude. And that was like my role model. I worshipped him like he was like a fucking god or something. Like literally, and that was bad. I made a Tekashi 6ix9ine hoodie. If you followed me on Instagram back when I had Instagram, you probably saw it. And anyway, I was doing all this stupid shit, and it wasn't me. I was just filling some void, and then I finally actually started leaving that comfort zone, which made me a lot happier. And also, the other thing I did was I quit writing on all my clothes. Not because I was getting harassed and bullied, which a lot, not bullied, bullied is extreme, but I was getting like, people were roasting me, people were harassing me, and rightfully so. You know, and I like fake Gucci and all this like weird ass like terrible looking fake design that had a Sharpie written on it. Here's some real designer, by the way. Anyway, it's just guess. And my mom bought it for me. It's not like I like balling that hard. I don't know why that's funny. What was I saying? The press. Oh yeah, and then I quit listening to 6ix9ine, and I quit using. I cut out social media. Instagram, all that crap. I cut out social media. Only reason why I didn't delete YouTube was because I found his YouTube channel that gives me really good advice. But yeah, I just deleted all that shit, and that really helped a lot. Also, I started reading books. Like just read. Well, I also started reading. That helped a lot too. And I quit taking my advice from looking up to rappers like they were like the gods and shit, because I realized that there are people in Silicon Valley and other big tech companies that have what rappers have in millions, in billions. Not kidding. Like what rapper has in millions, they'll have in billions, and they wear like jeans and a t-shirt. You know. And they're actually doing the really epic shit that rappers try to act like they do. No, not to like not to like talk down on rappers, because I used to be obsessed with rappers. I used to be a very low level. Yes, I used to actually kind of be a rapper. You know. But yeah, but anyway, all those things kind of helped me, and I mean, this is a little limited because this is only my experience, but I really feel like with the exception of, there are a lot of people I've been through some shit and whatnot, but I feel like if a lot of people I hear about that are depressed are just like, they're just lazy ass men sitting in their mom's basement playing video games and watching porn all day. And people like that just live in their mom's basement and play video games all day and jerk off to stupid porn, and they are depressed. I don't have any I have no sympathy for that shit. I really don't have any sympathy for that shit. And I'm 18 and I graduated high school. I live in my mom's basement, but I'm about to go off to California, do a program there. I'm gonna do some weird shit. I'm not exactly sure yet. But yeah, I'm doing this gap year program in California for a year, and then I'm not exactly sure what is to come after that. But I'm not gonna live in my mom's basement anymore, and So anyway, that's the video. Hope everyone has a good Sunday. Oh, it's Father's Day. Hope everyone has a good Father's Day. Yeah. Um, I hope you see your dad, assuming he's around. And and what else? I guess that's it really. Yeah.